Good morning, it's Sunday morning, ready for the draw this afternoon. It's a last minute thing again. I've had a few things to sort out this week. First of all, big thank you last week to George and Mary Gummersall for sponsoring the draw, and well done to Dave Childers for winning it. You'll know Dave from always selling the Golden Gamble, him and his son, always selling the Golden Gamble at games and doing a great job for us there, so well done to him. This week we've got Gordon and Catherine Lofthouse as sponsors, so a big thank you to them, and good luck to everybody who enters the draw. And good news really, the next couple of weeks, two players who are leaving the club have agreed to sponsor the draw. So we've got Joe Tiara and Danny Yates, who are both not here next year, and they're sponsoring the draw over the next 2 weeks as a thank you for, I suppose, looking after them during this furlough period when things have been difficult. So well done to them, and as we always say, good luck to them in whatever they do. I know Joe's at Rochdale, and Danny was talking about going to Australia, but I don't know whether that's happening with him or not. So good luck to both of those anyway. It's been a bad week this week. We've had a Rugby League meeting. I suppose it's been not been brilliant for the country really. We've had a Rugby League meeting, and the government have told us that we may very well not, if things stay as they are basically, we may very well not be allowed crowds until the end of March, which is a body blow. If things don't change, that has pretty dire consequences really. So first of all, it puts our Boxing Day game in jeopardy. Then no income from any friendlies. Then we're talking about whenever we start the season, if it's before the 31st of March, which I hope it is, there's going to have to be some games behind closed doors. And then what do we do about season tickets? When we're asking people to donate back monies from last season's season ticket, we can't then, in my view, or in the club's view really, can't really ask them to buy another season ticket when they don't know whether they're going to get the full games, the 13 games of the season. So it's a difficult time. It's a financial blow for every club, and it's a rugby blow. At the moment, there's tentative talk about maybe starting the season 1 month later, on the 1st of March. So then we would just have March when we're behind closed doors. That's not set in stone. Nothing set in stone because everything changes on a day-to-day basis. So all we can hope for is over the next month or so things change, things improve, and these measures, not until the end of March, are changed again. That's all we can hope for. In the meantime, I suppose a little bit of good news is that it has been decided by the powers that be that when we do come back training at our level, the Championship and League One level, we won't have to be testing every week. We'd only have to test if there were any player had symptoms, and obviously they would then keep away from training. And the other condition behind that is we can't train more than twice a week. So we're having to train less, but we don't have testing whenever we start training. That's not been decided yet, but that does make it a little bit easier. There's been no decision yet on whether we do have to test once we start playing on a weekly basis, or whether it's the same again, that we'd only have to test if anybody had symptoms. So a little bit of doom and gloom, but we're not letting it get us down. One way or another we'll get through this, but obviously it does mean another financial blow. And it does mean that we may not be starting and doing things as we want to in 2021. That makes the draw even more important. So all I can do is say, can you help us, and keep buying draw tickets, and let's keep going. So please support the draw, and I'll speak again next week. Okay, thanks.